Ah, Lore Wednesday. Love to see it. Professional Korok. Hey. Eris! Hey, the thing in Monocorp, am I allowed to share that on, the strange audio thing? Am I allowed to share that for Lore Wednesday? 'Cause I think that kinda... I think that kind of goes along with some things that are going on. Would like to share it. If that's okay. If it's a Monocorp only thing, that's fine. Okay, cool. The submarine? Wow. Where's that? Because the last thing in announcements besides the strange audio was the awards. You can't hear anything? Try turning the audio up? I don't know. Well, let me turn on my closed captioning. Also, Sammy Core finally had an update, so we can actually have the fun redeems that you guys have been missing. Supermarine. Oh! Oh, yeah. Virgil, 24 months, 2 years. Damn, in a row too. That's crazy. Non-stop. It's our subiversary. How does it feel? Nora, welcome. Riz indeed. Okay, I know Marigold was like making fun of it, whatever, like, my students, so I'm a teacher. My students, the other day, were calling rubber bands Riz bands. What is that? Is that a thing? Are people calling rubber bands Riz bands, or was that just my students? Like Riz, not wrist, Riz. It confused the heck out of me, and I was like, what are you going on about? Eris! I don't know if you can say that in Twitch chat. Jesus. I completely forgot that there was a stream today. I'm gonna be very honest. They made that up? Okay. Do not let them persist. I do not plan on it. They didn't say it today, which was even more confusing. I have a bunch of stuff to talk about today. It's very exciting. What is going on in chat? Maybe I should just start so we can... Blueberry Pie, Grim, Solar... Alright, I'll wait another minute or two. Main tub, welcome. I keep picking up my old water bottle, almost drinking from it. Krufik, hey! Any new Frostfire lore updates? You cursed Pupland? Oh no. Later, okay. There are ads on the right side of your screen? Get an ad blocker. You were the demon, Grim? A tubular rat's doing a little dance. Let's go. You sacrificed you to a demon and then Pup's land got cursed. That's crazy. Is that all in the channel? I hope so. I want to read about that. That sounds wild. You were all- How many people were sacrificed? And I wasn't invited? Wow. I can't believe it. Oh, it happened like 10 minutes ago. Oh! Oh! Okay. I was at work, probably. Wow. That's crazy. Alright, well, let's get started. I do have a few announcements before we get into the Lore Tuesday stuff, but we will just start right out. So, first of all, as you all probably saw in the announcement, this is the schedule, tentative schedule, for Smile Fries Halloween 2024. That's me. And I literally just made this morning. So, we have the regular Lore Tuesday streams as scheduled. Friday, the 4th, I'm playing Five Nights at Freddy's for the first time ever. I've never played Five Nights at Freddy's. I've only ever, like, seen Markiplier play a couple of them. I don't know how they work, honestly. Scared. And for that stream, I will be dressed up like a clown. Oh, and Tuesday I'll be dressed up like Cinema Roll. Really, I'm just gonna be wearing my onesie. Maybe do some makeup. Saturday, so Saturdays are always going to be multiplayer, like, group games with everyone. We're doing Halloween-themed Gartic Phone, and I'll be dressed up as Bill Cipher. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Probably gonna get some, like, cardboard, make my face into, like, a triangle. No, the 4th is a clown. I'm gonna be a clown. Saturday, I'm Bill Cipher. Then the 8th is Lore Tuesday. I'll be dressed up as Gojo. Never watched... Is Gojo from, what, Jujutsu Kaisen or something? I've never watched that. But I think the kids will like a Gojo outfit. You may also notice Arttober. Arttober is going to be a once-a-day prompt for people to draw stuff. It's gonna be super exciting. I actually came up with really good prompts. I'm very excited. It's just like a short thing. I was gonna do it throughout October, but I think that's a little much. So just a week. Do lots of art, have fun. And then the 12th, we'll be playing Halloween Roblox games. In addition to Halloween Dress to Impress, I'm gonna get a private server where we can all join. And yeah, not Felicorp yaoi art. Do not. No. No, Eris. No! No yaoi art! No! Stop it! No! I slay hard on DTI. Okay. Stop with the Felicorp stuff. No! This is worse than the Bill Cipher and Stanford stuff I've seen. Okay. Then the 15th... Oh yeah, so Halloween Roblox games, I'm gonna get dressed up like Harvey from Stardew Valley. I think it's gonna be pretty good. Lore Tuesday on the 15th, I'm gonna be dressed up like Jojo Siwa. I don't know which Jojo Siwa I'm gonna dress up like. We'll see. Dream guest on my podcast! Then on the 18th, I'm gonna play Poppy Playtime for the first time. I know I'm like way behind on FNAF and all these horror games. No, not the Save the Town! No! Get out! No! Get out of my head! You're gonna bring my bronchitis back! Jesus, okay. That's why I have a big glass of water next to me. If it looks yellow, it's because I put a peppermint bag in it, so it's turning into iced tea slowly. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna look at you anymore. I'm gonna be dressed up like Ellie from The Last of Us. I was actually going to play The Last of Us, but I was like, I already know what's gonna happen. I've watched so many people play it. And I'd have to drag the PlayStation in here. Brachiosaurus? What? Brachiosaurus is my favorite dinosaur. You should bring yours back. I don't know what that means. This is a reference that I don't get. And then 19th, we're playing Halloween spooky scary Jackbox games. And I'm gonna dress up like Caitlyn from Arcane. I don't know if I spelled that right. I was gonna dress up like Vi, but let's be honest, I don't have the muscles to be Vi. And I do have a blue wig, so. Lore Tuesday on the 22nd, I'm gonna be dressed up like a disco ball. 25th, we're gonna just be hanging out on the SMP, and that'll be up to a vote for that costume. My guess is it's gonna be the Among Us inflatable costume or the Spider-Man costume, both which cause me much pain and suffering. The 26th, you have no idea what's gonna happen that day. Yet. And I'm gonna be dressed up like my SMP character. But probably Goddess mode, Freya, instead of just like regular old me. I think it'd be cool to do that. Lore Tuesday on the 29th, I'm in the Among Us inflatable costume. Sad. And then 31st is the Halloween stream. I'll probably do a nice long stream, play a bunch of stuff. The 26th, Freya retires. Yeah, that's so I don't have to wear the Among Us inflatable costume. And then I'm gonna dress up like a Cult of the Lamb, the lamb. Hopefully. I think it might suck if I do it poorly, but we'll see. I just gotta get some, like, cotton. Okay. That was a lot. But let's get on into it. Let's, so, let me turn the music down a little bit. It's a little loud. At least for me it is. Okay, it's not loud enough for you, though. Is that good? I'm gonna turn it down just for myself, because I can't focus. Okay, what was the last Tuesday was the 10th, so we just gotta go up to the 10th. Oh, yeah, that's way after the stream. Alright. You didn't know there was music? Is it not playing? It's too quiet? Hope not. Okay. There was a Conflagrator victory. We all witnessed that. After many days and many nights, the Conflagrators have successfully ended the crystal infection. The final mother node has been destroyed in an infested mansion, and the crystals no longer act as a parasite to their Selassian hosts. Although some may outwardly display crystals on their body, make no mistakes, they are not contagious and are no longer controlled by the crystal hive mind. They cannot infect you. Yippee! Thank you, Conflagrators. I don't know if I agreed with your ways, but, you know, you fixed the issue, so I'll give you that. The Conflagrators rid Solace of those purple freaks! Okay. Damn! The Wall 2.0's test will be considered mostly a success. The data will be used to improve on the little things. Oh, I gotta zoom in a little bit. I see this device going a long way and not the same way it did last time. Wouldn't want another reflection roaming around. Another one would be so sad. Or so, yeah, I guess sad. Mike got asked to be a test subject for an experiment. I said yes because, well, I was gonna get paid for it. There were 4 of us test subjects. All went well for 2 of us. This was the, this test, right? The others, wait. Everything went well for 2 of us, but the others weren't so lucky. One lost their memory completely, and the other doesn't remember the experiment happening at all. We were, of course, paid for our willingness to participate. I believe the device was called the Wall 2.0 or something of the like. I remember it so vividly. It seems like the longer I go, the less I remember about the experiment. I don't know what's happening. We've been taking care of the one who lost their memory. Hopefully it all comes back soon. Then, they don't even remember their name. I feel as though my memory is fading. I've been using specially crafted potions to slow the effects. They seem to be working for now, but who knows how long they'll work for. That's scary. Who was it that lost their memory? That's scary. Hold on. It was Noelle? Oh no, well. It's not funny. In small amounts, Whimsian is edible. Good, I hope you eat all of it so I don't have to hear that meowing. The spots haven't disappeared. In fact, they seem to be clumping together? I don't know what this means. Should I see a doctor? Oh, here's the Wall 2.0. From Noelle's POV, right? Yeah. My POV. I'd awakened in a strange tube that was filled with water. I couldn't see anything, and when I tried to breathe, I just inhaled the water. Then suddenly, the water started draining out. I coughed up some water and took a look outside the glass. There were three strange people that I had never seen before, when suddenly a fourth person came from around the machine that was behind me. I assume that's who put me in the tube. He carefully helped me out of it. I looked down and saw bloody bandages wrapped around my leg. Well, lack of leg. They took your leg? And your memories? He made me stand next to one of the guys in the group. It was hard to balance on one leg. I looked around confused. Where was I? Who were these people? Why was I here? I had a massive headache, and my throat was also hurting from swallowing the water. And my leg. Oh god, did it hurt. It was aching in pain. I was snapped out of my thoughts when I was handed a strange shiny blue rock. It was heavy in my hands. The guy next to me looked happy when I received it. His eyes matched the block. After the other two people went in, we were all led out of the strange room to the outside. The blue-eyed guy asked me how I felt since I didn't look too well. I told him how I felt, and he told me to follow him to the hospital. What was this hospital he was talking about? When we arrived at the hospital, there was the person who put me in the tube, the other two people that were in the strange room, and someone shorter than the others. She was close to my height and had strange marks on his skin. She helped me up to the hospital stairs and said, since I had been hopping since I got out of that tube, I was exhausted. I sat down on the medical bed, staining the white sheets with my blood. Everyone surrounded my bed. It all felt so strange. I had no idea where I was or who these people were. That's when the short one started explaining. She said her name was Itchy? I couldn't remember it or pronounce it, so he just told me to call him Pup. The other girl's name was Zay, I think that was her name. I couldn't properly hear her, she's very quiet. The kind blue-eyed man was Mike. Mikey? Gosh, I'm terrible at names. Pup and Mikey gave me some water and some weird red liquid to drink. I felt a little better and eventually fell asleep with everyone watching me. What weirdos! Wow, they helped you after that? And call them weirdos. Grim when the hospital finally gets used. Yeah! Woo! Let's go! So real. They built that thing and it never got used. We need like Twilight Princess soundtrack. Here we go. This works. I want something that's like a little more dramatic, you know? That is crazy. Thanks, I'm slaughtering everyone. Newest member of the Altiora family, meet Freya Jr. the Fox. I am flattered. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, 150,000 You're gonna make, you single-handedly, EOCB8, are going to make the world file so much bigger. Hi, Strawberry. You're gonna make the world file so much bigger than it needs to be. Oh, and then we have this! What is going on here? Did anyone ever figure this out? People are saying it kind of looks like a map, but I don't think so. I can kind of see it. The web map is the largest part of the server? That's wild. You see faces. And when I downloaded it, hold on. I don't know what I have downloaded. Nothing sketchy. Oh yeah, when I downloaded it, the file name is SIO2, which in the lore discussion, I should be reading this at the same time, actually. But I guess not. Whatever. We have stuff like this in there. Silicon dioxide. Did anyone look up, like, what is that? Silicon dioxide, SiO2, is also known as silica, is a natural compound made of two of the Earth's most abundant materials, silicons, and oxygen, often recognized in the form of quartz. Oh. Okay. So it's just quartz. interesting. Kind of freaky. Okay, scroll back up. I see it, I see it, I see it. What does that mean? Redstone is nutritious. Yeah, this thing is just telling us to eat quartz. There's a chest at spawn asking for quartz? Oh. To me, okay. This kind of looks like it's inverted to me. Hold on. I gotta try something. Ah. Oh, there we go. Okay. If I just invert it, what happens? Can I... Is there a way to invert? What are you guys saying? Kind of freaky. Equalize. Pixelate, render, stylize? Where's invert? Oh, there we go, invert. Okay, well that doesn't really help much. I don't know which looks like, it looks like a Minecraft painting. I can see what you mean about the face, though. Like, these are the eyes here. Here, let me, make a new layer with a brush. Like this looks like an eye here. This looks like an eye. And this looks like teeth. It looks like a geode. Oh yeah, I could see that with like this. That would go along with quartz, I guess. It's a skull and a geode. It kind of looks like mushrooms. Yeah. This looks like, oh, this looks like turkey tail mushrooms. Hold on, let me show you turkey tail mushrooms. This is what turkey tail mushrooms look like. The white looks like calcite and the purple is amethyst. Oh. That's worrying. Whoever named that was hungry. But yeah, I see the skull thing. This looks like the nose. This looks like teeth. The structures at the top look like amethyst clusters. Yeah. Yeah. That's probably, I mean, hold on, what is amethyst made out of? Silicon dioxide. Oh, so wait, amethyst is quartz. Oh. Okay, so this is just something to do with like the amethyst and yeah, exactly. Please don't tell me there's more amethyst. When was the amethyst destroyed? On the 10th? And this was posted on the 13th. It didn't say anything else about this. It could just be like, we've been defeated. Okay. Well, I guess we solved it. Skull and amethyst. I still think it looks like turkey tail mushrooms, but that's just me. We got from John Angler himself. The untold tales from the Angler's memories have been discovered. Here they are. The Anglers. The following entry was recorded by record keeper Orion. The Anglers are a renowned family with a long history of being skilled fishermen and women. Unfortunately, Jonathan and Maya have passed away, leaving their son as the last remaining member of the family. Our king Triton, who acted like a husk with no soul for several years, overheard the palace guards talking about the news and seemed to wake from his stupor. Then he requested for the last angler to meet him. What will King Triton want with the angler? The angler is escorted by the King Triton's captain of the knights, Captain Homer. Your Majest. Majest? Is it not Majesty? Majest? When I suggested silicon dioxide, it was only because that's what showed up when I searched SiO1. Didn't realize it was connected to amethyst. Well, apparently, amethyst is a type of quartz. Homer Simpson is canon? oh god. The angler is here now. Triton just stares at the ceiling. Captain Homer, I will leave you two to discuss the matter. Captain Homer leaves the king's chambers. Hello? Triton's eyes slowly move to the angler. Maybe. Pardon? Triton thinks to himself. You are the last remaining member of the angler family, yes? I am. I have a request, and if you complete it, I shall bestow upon you a wonderful gift. May I ask what that task is at hand? Triton's face seems to smile. Do you know what lies in the deep, Mr. Angler? Fish? Triton looks on in amusement. Giants that are bigger than you or I could imagine. Okay, but what does this have to do with what... Triton holds up a hand. There is a creature that lives there, the Leviathan. It has something I want. What does it have? Triton leans forward and speaks in a serious tone. The Leviathan's core. It has immense power and allows creatures in possession of it to become powerful. Why ask me for such an important task? Your family has a history of being the best fishermen and women in the country despite their unfortunate upbringing. You, being the last of the angler lineage, is my last chance to acquire it. This is so sick. There's another one. What is this reward you spoke of, then? Bring me the Leviathan's core and you shall see. Triton hands the angler a letter. Everything you'll need to know is in here. Go on now. Triton motions his hands to shoo the angler away. John returns to his home. It can't be that bad, right? I'll have to look for that old diving suit that belonged to my grandfather Zephyr. Can't imagine the pressure down there. Bedtime story? Should I read bedtime stories? I would love that. Actually, my mom, I've been trying to convince my mom because she kind of wants to like read bedtime stories on TikTok live. I've really been trying to convince her because she's so good. She's an English teacher. Great with speaking. Has a very calming voice. Anyway, the guards at the gate. How come that angler guy gets the king's attention after years of Triton not saying a word? The hell I care. You're not even gonna question it? I mean, sure. It's a bit strange that after the angler family has one remaining member, the king starts to pay attention. But you know how much that family has done for the smaller districts. Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, wait a minute. Here comes the angler guy. Here comes John Angler. Smile Mom bedtime story live. I'll see if I can get... She doesn't like interacting with chat. That's the thing. She just likes reading. The king has given me a task and has instructed me to give this paper to you. Alright, let me see this. Move along now. The angler walks past the gate. What did the note say? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm now wondering what the senile king is thinking now. What? He just sent that kid to join his parents. Sending John Angler to die? No! The trench. The trench is a deep ocean trench, which is speculated to be as deep as bedrock. Aquatic creatures are vast and range from microorganisms to the infamous Leviathan. Subnautica reference? Subnautica reference? No light from the surface reaches the bottom of the trench. No accounts exist of the Leviathan that resides down there. Only legends exist of this creature, and they all end the same. If you hear the Leviathan's roar, you're already dead. This is so creepy. The Leviathan's core. I hope all these books are in the library. Legend has it, The deepest part of the trench resides the Leviathan's core, a relic of immense power. However, anything that falls into the trench falls into the Leviathan's domain. The trench has a nickname given by the families of those who have lost people who dared venture the trench for its treasures. The Fool's Grave. That's such a sick name. The Curse. The angler returned to the castle, visibly terrified. Captain Homer follows alongside the angler. It will be all right. I'm sure he will understand. The angler and Captain Homer enter the King Triton's chamber. King Triton looks up from his studies, excitement spreading across his face. Your Majesty, Mr. Angler has returned. You should know that... King Triton pays no attention to what Homer was saying. Ah, Mr. Angler, you've returned. I'm delighted to see what this Leviathan's core is all about. Oh, I've waited for this moment. King Triton looks at the angler, confused. Well, are you going to show me what it is? The angler's breathing becomes shaky. I couldn't. King Triton focuses on the angler. A stern look begins to appear on his face. You couldn't what? The angler attempts to compose himself as he tries to explain. That thing that lives down there, it spoke to me. How can something like that... The angler's words trail off as silence falls upon the room. King Triton's expression is stoic. The angler spoke more frantically. It told me to leave, and if I didn't, I wouldn't have... King Triton raised his hand slowly to cut off the angler's words, looking up at the ceiling in disappointment. A few moments pass until he looks back down to the angler. Such a shame. I had such high expectations. Triton looks at the wall where a trident was on display. This is so good. I remember seeing this being posted and I was like, this is gonna be so good. King Triton's tone is calm and collected. You see that trident there? The angler looks towards the wall where the trident in question resided. Yes, Your Majesty, but what... Silence! The room went still. Now, do you remember your great-grandfather? The angler looked back in confusion. Poseidon, angler? King Triton started to pace around the room. Yes, he fought alongside my great-grandfather Neptune, who built this kingdom. Neptune, with his trident and armor, was unstoppable. King Triton faces towards the angler. That's what we tell everyone, at least. King Triton begins to carry on in a serious tone. It was actually Poseidon who made it and wielded that trident. The angler had a look of confusion on his face. So why do you have it and not my family? Why is everyone told it was Neptune's and not Poseidon's? A smirk begins to develop on the King Triton's face. Because Poseidon didn't die on the battlefield defending this place, it was Neptune who killed him and took it for himself. That trident is very powerful. Poseidon made it so. King Triton stares with disappointment at the angler. It could have been yours once more, if only you had brought me what was rightfully mine. King Triton looks over to Captain Homer. Bring in Archmage Merlin. Homer's face switches from neutral to shocked. After a few seconds, he nods and leaves the room. The angler had a mix of emotions displayed on his face. Betrayal, fear, confusion. How many sea gods can I fit into one story? Exactly. After what felt like an eternity, Homer returned. Following Homer was a mage dressed in detailed robes. You wish to see me, Your I should never have brought this thick bug. Not Homer Simpson. I hope not! You wish to see me, Your Majesty? King Triton looked towards Archmage Merlin. Is it Archmage? Or Archmage? Either way. Yes. King Triton's tone is calm and collected. You see that trident there? Oh, we already read this. Our angler here has failed to bring back the core, like I asked. I won't have another chance to claim this relic. I want you to punish him. Make sure whatever you cast makes him suffer. Homer's face was drained of all color at these words. It would be my pleasure, Your Majesty. King Triton begins to walk back to his throne. Lock him in the dungeon while you're at it. The Archmage begins to cackle at this opportunity. Ha 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 ha! The angler stood frozen in place, unaware of the torture he was about to endure. This is the Four Horsemen. The Simpsons Smile SMP crossover event when? That's the next battle pass! Don't you know? Actually, that'd be such a funny April Fool's joke. Have a Smile SMP battle pass. Someone write that down. I'm using that. Experiment 27. I have procured these 4 specimens into a state that surpasses death now. The next step in this process would be to find knights to become my new division. My division. I don't really care much for what the fool Triton says or does, as long as he provides me the facilities and resources to conduct my experiments. Now then, I shall bestow upon these gracious steeds of the Four Horsemen division new names. They will be a pack. They will roam these lands until the end of time, never alone. I shall learn and observe from them. Victor, Thomas, Dominic, and Bartholomew. Who will be worthy to take your reins? Archmage Merlin. The following recount of what happened was kept secret by me, Orion. A week had passed since the angler received his punishment. Homer and I were terrified that Triton would go to such lengths. We both remembered Triton acting hollow and distant, rarely ever speaking until we mentioned the angler family had one remaining family member left. What is it with Triton's obsession with this old myth? We don't even have any evidence to prove the Leviathan's core exists. Homer visited me. He was enraged with the unjust punishment the angler was given. I agreed with him, but what can we do? I'm scared for our lives. I know what Homer is going to do. He would never turn a blind eye to justice, but I don't want to see my Homer get hurt. I proposed a plan to free the angler and for us to flee. We'll get to the docks and escape at sea. That rhymed. Homer said he would retrieve the angler's family trident. I told him I would find the dungeon keys. Everything went according to plan until we reached the docks. Triton stood there, his sentinel knights standing behind him. My Homer fought bravely, but the sentinel knights were far better equipped than he was. As I held Homer in my arms as they closed in, we witnessed an unexpected sight. The angler emitted a blood-curdling scream. My Homer fought— oh. That's just the same one. We both witnessed the man who only gave kindness for kindness to those he had met, turned into a man who had been robbed of his life. John Angler. He fought them all, wielding that trident. The movements displayed in his fighting stance, it was mesmerizing. All his rage was released upon the ones who had wronged him. Triton laid crawling on the floor, pleading for his life like the coward he is. John had no patience for him, and proceeded to end the king's life, and thus concludes the life and time of King Triton, the King of Greed. That's so sick, dude. That is so sick. After a long silence, John looked back to us. His face revealed a man who had found some peace, fulfillment of vengeance, not only for himself, but for his ancestor. He thanked us for giving him back his freedom. John told us that the consequences of his actions will send waves through this world. He told us to find a home far away from here, and instructed us to travel on land. John said that the ocean would be too dangerous to travel, and wished for us to live a long and happy life. After that, we parted ways. Me and Homer have settled down and plan to start a family at our new home. I have no reason to believe Merlin will come for us. The story that was told was the angler struck Triton down. We still don't know what Merlin did to John. I hope that Mr. Angler is able to live a happy life even with the curse placed upon him. I wish him nothing more than happiness. John Angler. That is so cool. Final voyage. I don't even know how many centuries have passed. I stopped bothering to count. The waves of the ocean are angry, lashing against the sides of the ship. I sit here on this vessel, directionless at sea. After all I've done and achieved, what do I do now? I've lost the fire that burned bright in me. Everyone I know is gone, and yet here I remain. I don't know if I should feel guilt for living this long. This curse is another man's blessing. The ocean waves once again rock the ship, this time more violently. The endless and unrestrained rage of nature itself. I have lost purpose. I have lost direction. Even the dreams I have feel empty. As this vessel sails with no destination in mind, I begin to feel the claws of exhaustion take hold of me. Those around me will be a haunting reminder of just how fragile I remain, even after the chains of time have been lifted from this body. I do not age, but I can still die. I am no longer a god. I am not a god. I am no longer a human, and I am not the devil. What am I? Afraid. I see a star crossing the night sky. I call out to it, the only thing that could understand my pain. My desperation calling forth my deepest desire, a new life, for a place where others like me could exist. My dreary eyes close as I drift off to sleep, letting the ocean decide my destination. I practiced water magic during my time in this world. I made a thread of water circle to keep me company. My dreary eyes close as I drift off to sleep, letting the ocean decide my destination. Oh, we already read that. My last thoughts remain potent as I drift off into a deep slumber. I wish for a place where I can find a new purpose. John Angler lore is peak. Absolute cinema! Wait, okay. I can do this, hold on. I can do this, hold on. I can do this. Hold on. Hold on. Absolute cinema. There you go. That was stupid. I don't know why I did that. This writing is so good. I hire good lore helpers, guys. I hire good lore helpers. John Angler's great. This is like super duper sick. And look at these builds. Underwater library? Underwater dead horses? Is this part of like the story stuff, or is this just like a thing that is being built? Because this looks like a castle. That's pretty sick. That's like really sick. For those who may have missed the message in the bottle, here it is. I chose to forget about my past, to start a new life when I arrived in Solace. It seems my past has followed me here. I am unsure what it is, but from my investigation, a fragment of my past seems to have come forth and materialized in Solace, but it's in broken pieces. It's in broken pieces, but connected. I will investigate the cause for this anomaly. There are things from my past that, should they appear here in Solace, will require my attention, for not even I know what might happen, for now. Untold tales and unguarded treasures await those who are driven by curiosity. Will you preserve the memory of the past for all to observe and remember what once was, or will you succumb to greed and destroy the memory for your benefit? The choice is yours. Set sails for here. John Angler. You can't just say John Angler. You have to say John Angler. And then we have from the Ceaseless Watcher. A lot of reactions on this one. In the beginning existed consciousness, beings of many minds made of curiosity and wonder. From this curiosity was born, as they call it, a god. This entity only known as the I or them who watches. Observed humanity for centuries. For decades, it was unaware of its own existence, only knowing that of what the mortals knew. As time moved, though, these mortals became smarter, more observant. A keen interest in the paranormal opened their eyes. They could feel it, its constant stare, a feeling of always being watched. Those who feared it tried to hide from its piercing gaze, and thus anxiety was born. A feeling of being constantly watched, judged, your secrets not being your own, and the lack of knowledge mortals suffered from, causing them to assume the worst. Those who were fascinated by the entity, enthralled by it, began to worship it, offering it books and valuables. The more the entity was worshipped, the more aware it became. No longer confined to the edge of reality, it moved through people hidden as one of them, their followers as a vessel they could use for their wants. It thrived, feeding off of the knowledge and stories the mortals shared. Eventually, however, millions of people disappeared across the universe, many of its followers lost to this anomaly. It grew weak. It grew weak, surviving off of those still left worshipping it. Many died or stopped worshipping it in the aftermath of such a tragedy, and so it faded back into the edge of reality. The last of their followers arrived in Solace, a planet filled with different stories and knowledge from those across the universe, observing everything through the eyes of the vessel. The entity known as the Watcher began to gain its power. I have returned. Dude, what's with all this, like, crazy backstory stuff? The John Engler stuff, and now the Watcher? This is sick! I'm scared. In a good way. The first floor of the Future Skylab has been complete! Once our lab equipment arrives, a new wave of innovation and technology will grace the Felidae. We hope to research new powerful energy methods and technology that will benefit all of Solace. Glory to the temple. Rosie's journal entry 1 and 2. Hello, my name is Rosie and crazy things have happened today. My life is a little crazy. My mom and her crew disappeared. I don't know where they went, and then I crashed the ship. I'm a child. I don't know how to drive ships. But I'm okay, except for a couple wounds. I end up at the strange place. It looks really cool. I hear people call it monocarp. Someone please draw that! Please draw monocarp. I love that. Wait, I want that as a plush. I want a monocarp. Oh, the one fish is real! I heard them talking about this person named Eris. I hope to meet them one day. Maybe they are nice. But for now, I'm going to look for my mom and her crew. I hope to find them soon. I'll write more journals when I do. Journal entry 1. Thank you, Eris. There hasn't been no sign of my mom and her crew. Still, I really do miss her. I haven't been away from her this long before, or away from the crew this long. I still don't understand why they disappeared. I really hope to understand why, but I did learn something new, that there are gods here. That's really cool. I really hope to meet one soon. Maybe they can help me. Find my mom and her crew and tell me why she disappeared. Hopefully I can find the answers I'm looking for and find my mom and her crew. Journal entry 2. One fish cult perchance. Oris, my recollection of events.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Never back down, never what? Never give
I need to have a sound alert of the one fish is real. I woke in the lab? Well, I think I awoke. I don't remember how I got here. I just remember the water washing over me over and over again, soaking into my suit and hair. The coldness brought me to a shiver. Once the tube opened, I stumbled out, confused. Of course I was confused. I didn't know where I was. The scientist in white asked me for their helmet back. I didn't even realize I had it on. They handed me some diamond blocks. I gave them their hat back and they told me I could go. Not knowing where I even was, I stood there for a moment, looking around. The scientist had to lead me out because I didn't know where I was and I was just looking around. I walked around for a bit until I came across some people. I met someone who others called Noelle, who had lost their entire memory. I wonder why. Then there was Zay, who didn't seem to know what was going on either. Mike said they had also been a part of an experience. I wonder what it was. Mike and Pup helped Noelle into a bed at the hospital while I sat by them to keep them company. I kept trying to introduce myself, but I don't know. I know my name, I'm sure I do, but every time I try to say it, it's as if it never existed. All I could bring myself to say was, I have a name. As if I had to remind myself that. Wow, I can't even bring myself to write it. What is wrong with me? I keep forgetting things, repeating information. What did you do to me? Lore's going hard today. Lore is going hard today. Don't release the Alpha Marigold. Don't do it. Nora made a surprising discovery beneath Felidae soil. A seemingly abandoned lab has been found. We do not know where it came from or how long it has been there, but there are skulls, blood, and 2 creatures in test tubes classified as safe, which is nice. This is cause for concern. It is. The land is now cursed after a demon was summoned. I'm now going to try and get the protection of the Blood God, the god of the piglins, to protect this land, which means I need to go back to the Nether, to my old home, the village of Azar. No one is allowed to touch this, as I fear of what happens if someone gets into the circle. May the Blood God have mercy on this land. Oh my gosh. I want to go in the circle. I was the one we sacrificed to the demon, and after I was killed, lightning struck Pup. Then once I came back, lightning struck me in the circle of blood. Decided to write about a creature from the void. This looks like a lore sheet, almost. Species name, Nereko. Raiming bug. Nerekos are an, this is like when we sacrificed that one guy on top of Monocorp. What? It's all made up by the media. You drew that? It looks really cool. Nerekos are an herbivorous bug in the void. With their long horn, they ram into trees to make fruit fall from them. They also eat the back and other plants. Eat the back? They are often domesticated by void dwellers to help carry supplies. They have similarities to the rhinoceros beetle, and they are black with purple accents. The wild ones are loners, but if tamed, will group up with others. To avoid predators, it will either try to be a rock, or start charging in a random direction. Its exoskeleton is as durable as diamond armor. Void dwellers use parts of the exoskeleton as armor. That's super cool. Bark! Thank you. I was like, that's a misspelling of something. I don't know what word it is. They eat bark and other plants. Thank you. The curse of chaos on those who work hard die easy. There's also a contraption with redstone and lava above it, leading into the Kitty Tavern. What is the Kitty Tavern? I believe that's what you called it, yes? Oh, it's something in, Feladay. That makes sense. No one had to be hurt. Oh, this is Krufik. No one had to be hurt. I thought you want Frostfire to be the way it was. Not in this way. Frostfire was supposed to be a community, a place where people could live and enjoy their time on Solace and appreciate the peace. Not ever was it supposed to be this way. You wanted peace. No. You know what? No, wait. I gotta read this with my voice changer thing. I gotta read this with my voice changer. Hold on. That would be way cooler. Hold on. What is this? Stop it! Stop that! Stop that! I hate that. Okay, hold on. I could do the Bill Cipher thing. Actually, no, I'll do the mad one. That makes the pitch lower. I did the pose. I didn't mean... We need to make it a sticker. Don't do that again. We need to make it a sticker. Okay, hold on. Where is microphone? Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Test. That's cool. Okay, so this is what I was thinking.
We do that for the other voice. Alright, let's do this again. No one had to be hurt.
I thought you want Frostfire to be the way it was.
Not in this way. Frostfire was supposed to be a community, a place where people could live and enjoy their time on Solace and appreciate the peace. Not ever was it supposed to be this way.
You wanted peace. I gave you peace.
You gave me fear. You took away my choices. You talk about how I shouldn't leave Frostfire, that I should make this potion and this cure without telling me what it's for.
You don't need to know. It's for the safety of Solace.
You forced me to throw my friend into the dungeon. Svarog took the life of my best friend, and you almost caused the world to freeze. If it wasn't for me changing the lantern's compounds...
The lanterns stop Svarog's spread. Really? Really? They protect Solace.
I thought you said his spread had been contained.
What? It was. I was just saying.
What are you not telling me?
I've told you everything.
Have... Really? Are you done? Are you done?
I've told you everything.
Have you? Don't blame me for not trusting you, but you don't ever let me go outside of Frostfire. I don't even remember what was when I was outside of these walls.
You just like interrupting things. Monocorp dealt with it.
Monocorp? Well, that's very reassuring. I'm just ignoring it. I'm turning this. I'm focusing. It doesn't matter, though. What matters is what you aren't. TF, no telling me. What?
Svarog's spread became an infection. Many people were overcome by it, but it's been destroyed.
Why didn't you tell me? Both of you.
I hate Morena. You know this.
Yet you both decided to leave me in the dark. Do they even know that I haven't left these walls? That Morena was controlling my mind?
No, they probably don't.
Will I ever be let out of these walls? Or see Brody again? Will I ever be able to help Solace and others with the powers and knowledge I have?
No, definitely not. Never.
Was that cool? Was it worth waiting for the 10 seconds? Absolute cinema. I'm not doing this again. Just kidding. Absolute cinema. Gotta do it right. I'm looking at the wrong camera. There we go. I didn't do that. Mojave, thank you for following. This writing is fire. Everyone cooked this week. Hold on, I'm making this a sticker. Where's the... Here we go. Add sticker. What should the related emoji be? Don't we have one that's like a... yeah. We'll just make it this one. Absolute cinema. There we go. That's so stupid. Woke up and chose masterpieces. Real. What is this? What is this? Wait. GWD Ortho Canna Silo Catwalk. Silo Catwalk? Is it mutually assured if only the poor are destroyed? Eris! Eris, what is this? Only 3 to destroy Solace, 20 to destroy Solace 7 times? What? Are these nukes? No, it's not the weapon's fault. It's the person who used it. A human pilots it, after all. Oh my god. Poor destroyed. Felony reverence. The monocarp. God damn it. Oh, the monocarp. Okay, now I need a monocarp. And I need felicarp. I need them to kiss. And then it will be complete. That's the end of the season, guys. No, Marigold, please. Monocarp. 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 My mask looks like a blueberry muffin. Oh, you guys are too silly. Too silly. Okay. So, in other news, in the faction leaders chat, Arcturus said that they received another thing. I skipped over the second one, but the first one I want to read first. USS Arcturus radio transmission log. Voice 1, Eclipse. This is Cypher. So voice 1 is Eclipse, I assume, and the second one is Cypher. We know Cypher. We don't know who Eclipse is. I'm assuming the headquarters? Eclipse, this is Cypher. Do you hear me? Wait, okay, no, we gotta do like hold on. Does this one work?
Test. No, that's like a... Hold on. Hello. Test. Test. Okay, this'll work. I'm getting the thing. I'm getting in the
Mood for voices, okay.
Eclipse, this is Cypher. Do you hear me? I copy. What is your status? I've discovered another time anomaly. It seems to be more stable than the last one I found. I was going to use it, but what? I think there's a man inside. What? I will need to do more research before I come to any conclusions. I will send an image when I am able. Cypher out.
Get me a... No, I'm not a good voice actor. You know who should be a voice actor? Virgil. He could do so many impressions. So anyway, Cypher is still out and about and has discovered a time anomaly with a man inside. And people have been mentioning Miraju because, for those who don't know, Miraju was this great evil leader back in an older season. I don't even remember. Season 2? 3? 1, 2, 3? Something like that. And the end of Miraju's arc, he ended up putting himself in a time bubble where I think it's like a billion years for every year or second or something. I don't know. Time anomaly. So, going on here, we actually got the image. Here it is. That's a dude in a bubble. That has to be Miraju. I'm so glad I woke up one day and decided to search Minecraft SMPs to join. I'm glad I tagged it with Minecraft SMPs to join. Let's go. Add! This is while you wait for the ads. You're back? Okay. I don't like still talking when people like have ads, you know? I guess that defeats the purpose of subscribing, like getting people to subscribe, but like I feel really bad. Penguin ad? Let's go. So what are y'all's thoughts? Do you think this could be Miraju? Because if it is, I really hope the Cypher doesn't mess with it. Just because I don't want Miraju to come back. I'm not even worried about Cypher, to be honest. I don't think I mean, right now he's not that much of a threat. He's just a dude who's messing with time stuff. But I think, unfortunately, he is probably messing with it because... I'm gonna pause the music for this one. In Monocorp, there's a strange audio. Greywing scientists aboard the aerial research station have intercepted a strange signal. So yeah. That's that. I don't know what that is. It just sounds like he's messing with things. And I'm worried. Miraju has been in the bubble for 6 billion years. Ooh. That's not good. So yeah, let's hope it's not Miraju and it's just some other time bubble that someone is in. Anyway, so Cypher's doing something. I don't know what. We're gonna have, I think this weekend I'm gonna try to have a, another town hall meeting to, like, talk about it. I'm gonna talk with, Captain Virgil, and the rest of the Arcturus crew, and, maybe Monocorp even, and just see if we can, like, put our heads together and see if there's a way we could stop this, because I don't think any of us want Miraju to show up. But it's outside the border, so I don't know if there's a way to stop it. I don't know. Alright, what am I being pinged in art for? Alright guys, that was a great stream. I'm not against it. That's great. I like it. Why am I being pinged in here? What is this? Absolute cinema. There you go. I hate that. With everything in me.
Glory to the temple. Glory to the temple.
Oh, you want me you want a better one? Glory to the temple! There you go. That probably really hurt your ears. Fish a day, X Monocarp, 18 plus Yaoi, 10,000 word fic. Oh, I wonder if anyone is, I mean, yeah, I don't think anyone's actually made, like, a fanfic on the SMP. That would be kind of cool. Should I host, like, a competition? Oh, I gotta show you. Wait. I commissioned Ringo to make art of me and Virgil. Hold on, I gotta save this again. I think I saved it once, but it's, like, way back there. Hold on. You guys gotta see this. Isn't this adorable? Our coworkers to lovers slow burn romance is progressing. It's so cute. She loves him, he loved the stars. Damn! Anyway, I think this is amazing. Commission Ringo. She's great. Look how many stars there are. And the fireflies. Oh, it's just so cute. Anyway. What else am I being... Can I do Smile Fisha X Captain Fishel art? Yeah. Just make it official. Haha. Gotta start this from the beginning again. Smile SMB Battle Pass. Oh, no, wait! I was showing this, the staff chat, sorry. What did I show? Wait. Don't look. Okay. I gotta stop looking at everything that I'm being pinged in. Go stick to the- oh yeah, lore sheets! Let's go to lore sheets. Staff chat leak. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I'm so bad with this kind of thing, man. Okay, can't trust me. Okay, these were all seen on the 10th. 9/11, this is the only one that was posted that day. Okay. Never forget, Angel Naoma. Angel, his elder sister is Susu, better known as Teacup. They were separated after their planet started fading away. He came to Solace as a meteor, like his sister. Their parents were killed, therefore leaving them on their own before their planet began to fade. He was known as the protector of Quioan on his home planet. You missed half the stream. Did Freya see the Oris lore? I think so. Extra info, he's afraid of large groups of people. He doesn't usually go anywhere without his sister. He also has 2 wives! Let's go. Susanoma. Teacup, her little brother is Ian, better known as Angel. They were separated after their planet started fading away. She came to Solace as a meteor, her brother coming like that later on too. Their parents were killed, therefore leaving them on their own before their planet began to fade. She likes pink. She's 111 in human years and physically... Oh, I thought that said physically ill. Physically 11. Alright. I thought that said physically ill. Elena lived on a planet much like the one we know as Earth. She was a courteous elf. Why can't I say it? Courteous elf. Courteous elf. Colors are inverted? About what? Oh, in this. Oh, wait, that's so cute. Courteous elf and resided in a kingdom hidden in the Yggdrasil forest. Working hard to gain the trust of her people by protecting them as an archer, she was given the title of Nature's Will, which meant she was in charge of enforcing the idea of Natute pursuing its course. She brought the title Justice, making it her biggest priority. One day, everything changed and she was exiled from her kingdom for error. Hoping to start a new beginning, she traveled to Solace and brought one ancient sapling from her destroyed forest with her. She began her new life on the edge of the jungle. This is super cool. I love the art. I love the page, that nice green color. Mainta! He was a part of the Lucky 10%. He was a leader in the planet called Earth. He was a leader of the Golden Blood faction. He found himself at Solace one fateful day, and he was lucky once more and didn't get involved in the war. Then he started to forget the people he once ruled until one night he had a nightmare and he remembered his fallen faction, so he started to rebuild. Ooh. There he is, up there. You are so fast, Marigold. What are you doing? Oh, I'm being pinged here. Okay, I'll read that next. I made this one since after the crystal virus, my old OC ended up leaving because of mental reasons. Alright. Rosie! Rosie was on a ship with her mom before she magically disappeared for some reason, same as the rest of the crew. The only member left was a little girl named Rosie, and she did not know how to work a ship, so she ended up crashing it and fell deep into the water until she washed up in this strange place people called Monocorp. She doesn't know what it means, but Rosie overheard someone talking about this person named Eris. She doesn't know who that is, but Rosie hopes to meet them one day. But for now, she's going to look for her mom and the crew. This is so cute! Very oblivious and chaotic. I love that. Try not to end up in the Altiora family challenge hard. You're just collecting people like Pokemon. Kindle! That's a cool name. A non-verbal fire ghoul from the pit. They lived rather quietly with their friends and family until they got summoned to the overworld, only to be met by a dead summoner with a horde of zombies around them. After barely escaping and coming to terms that they'll never get back to the pit, they found a portal that led to Solace. The Solace portal is back again. Sorry, I'm a little congested today. When I teach, I wear a mask and it's like really massive, so a lot of time I have to breathe with my mouth because I have to clamp it on my nose so it doesn't poke up into my eyes. So it makes me really congested for some reason, so I apologize. I sound like I have a cold. Flory! Flory Lebel is the captain of her pirate ship after one crash, and almost every member of her crew died. She's been living on Solace her whole life, living on a deserted island, but decided to go back to the mainland. Not knowing where to go, she is still lost on Solace with no community to connect with. Oh no! Updated lore sheet from Scarlet. An adventurer prankster. I screenshotted. Okay. I see. It's just a skin? I'll read it anyway. An adventurer slash prankster that travels to different lands via portals and creating impacts everywhere they go, whether it be a land of sorcery and dragons, a zombie-filled quarantine city, or regions of little trainable critters, aka the persona I take in every game I play to immerse myself, like Skyrim, Dying Light, or Pokemon. Not entirely malicious or peaceful, won't outright attack people without reason, With that being said, they will take bounties in revenge. Also really likes to prank people. Could be compared to either a fifth-dimensional imp from the DC Comics or a Time Lord. Due to traveling to so many dimensions and basically being a different person in each, they formed two personalities. One based on the good memories and tends to be the active one, while the other comes from traumatic memories and is activated in stressful situations, being rather murderous. Each personality being a voice in their head. That is super cool. Your updated lore sheet is coming soon? Let's go. Character overhaul. Time for Bird with actual lore. Magpika Cyanopika. Cyanopika. I'm sorry, I probably butchered that. Descending from a long line of unlucky avians, Mag decided to split off from its homeland once she reached maturity, hoping to escape a possibly gruesome fate like the ones he'd been told about in stories. Exhausted from countless months of travel, it settled in Solace, changing its name and even meeting a friend along the way. The strain on his wings took quite the toll, however, as flying became impossible without excruciating pain. There is a possibility of recovery, but for the time being, he remains flightless, much to his disdain. This is really cool. I love this art. And super cool skin, too. I love grayscale skins. Grayscale skins. Say that 3 times fast. Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my. What is this? All character descriptions? Oh, you have multiple characters. Time to make bird stew! No, no, no! No, no, no! Do not do that. Alright, if this isn't an actual lore sheet, I don't know how to read it. Yes, you can read that. Let's go to Aris Shiro stuff. Oh, it's a video. Ooh. Let's see. Can you hear it? That voice in your head. Don't be afraid of it. You and it are alike each other. A reflection of yourself. Just like me. I'm sorry about your memories. This reminds me of like Omori. I had to feed that thing somehow. The side effects aren't that bad, right? I hate to tell you this, but those memories are gone. This is so sad. For good. Good luck with your reflections. Just know they tend to take over when you're not aware. Oh. That's so sad! Oh, this whole, like, memory loss thing makes me so sad. We have to do something. We have to research. Yes, that was last Lore Tuesday. Everyone was like, oh yeah, I'll be in the experiment. That's so sad. Oh, man. I wish there's something we could do. This is a Lore Tuesday moment. What is this? Why do I have such a long... Why do I have such long lips? It's like the freaking... Like, the fish from the Wii fishing game. I'm like this thing. Why am I this thing? Virgil is like this little shrimp guy. Virgil is a shrimp. Why am I this? What is going on? Back up, bitch. I want to see the stars. Back up, oh, I want to see the stars. Someone needs to have that as their entrance sound. Back up, ho, I want to see the stars. Someone draw Fish Virgil pregnant. Just kidding! Do not do that. No. He would kill me and leave the server. Back up! I want to see the stars. No, Marigold, don't do it! He would actually kill me. He'd be like, I'm leaving you. Please. It's our sub-anniversary. Don't do this to us. Mpreg official? No. I can hear his scared laugh. Sorry, I'm tapping this, trying to get my tea bag back in my drink. There we go. Back up. Oh, I want to see the stars. Okay. Is there anything else that was going on? I don't remember. Let me look through my pictures here. Okay, yeah, no, nothing else. Reminder of this. The Halloween 2024 thing. That's gonna be super fun. If you have any other suggestions for, like, costumes or games or whatever, my last day of work is the 27th of this month. So next month, I'm gonna be in between jobs, which means I'm gonna be try-harding Twitch and TikTok and everything. Because if that takes off, then I don't have to go back to work. If you can't have Mpreg drawn of yourself and your partner, are you really in love? Alright, guys. It's been a great stream. Unfortunately, I have to leave. I'm so proud of all of you. I'm so proud. Your writing is impeccable and very memorable. And makes me want to cry. Reminder that don't look at this. Hold on. Okay. If you're not a patron, you can't see that. Reminder, I have Patreon with different levels. And if you join for $10 a month or $5 a month, you get to pick what name you want to have on the server. Like the little title. You know how Matthew has God tier? You can name it whatever you want, within reason. You can also get behind the scenes, look ahead at what's gonna happen. Oh! You didn't see that. I'm leaking everything today. I'm gonna stop the stream before I leak everything that's happening ever. Okay. I'll see you all next week. Bye-bye! Bye!